Hi, in this video we're going to be talking about a free screenshot capture tool you could use. So if you are a fan of the Windows Snipping Tool but want something that has a few extra features, you might want to check this out. So it's called Greenshot, so it's free and open source. There is a Mac version, but it's $2, I believe. They just charge $2 just to help cover the costs for developing it for Mac, but the Windows version is free. All right, so once you install it, it will be running down here in your system tray, right here. And if you right-click it, you could do a variety of things, such as capture region, which you could do with the print screen key. And this is a nice feature here. This is what I really like the best about it, the capture last region, because the snipping tool doesn't have that. So if you want to just keep repeating the section that you copied, you could use this option here. Then you could capture the window and the full screen. And then there's this capture Internet Explorer. I don't think this works anymore because supposedly they used to be able to capture a whole page and actually scroll down the actual page and capture everything as you're going along. But I read that that's not an option anymore, and that could be why it's grayed out here. And then capture window from list if you have something open, such as this one here. And then this is grayed out too as well. And this doesn't seem to work. If I tried it, let's try this here. It just brings up this menu here. And I've also tried this in Windows 10 and I get the same results when using that option. And I'll show you a couple others that don't work. So when you go to the preferences here, you have your general options here with your shortcut keys or hotkeys. You could change these if you like. You could have it launch at startup, which you probably want to do if you're going to use it on a regular basis. Then you have your capture options here. If you want to capture the pointer, make it have a sound each time, which is probably annoying. Notifications will pop up down here. I think you should turn that off because it just gets in the way. And this magnifier will show when you take your screenshot. Then you have a timer here to wait before the capture. Then you also have this window capture here for automatic, which is the default. And this is checked even though it doesn't seem to work, at least for the scrolling part. All right, then the output, you could change your destination, your file pattern type. So it'll use, the time, date, hours, minutes, and so on. Your image type, if you don't want to use PNG. And you could also have it to copy the path of the clipboard each time. Change the quality settings, and so on. Then destination. So right now it's set to select destination dynamically, which you'll see in a minute, but you could actually pick one of these if you want to have it go to Word every time, for example, without asking you. So we'll try that out in a little bit here. Then you have your printer options. So if you want to print right from your screenshot, you could change any settings here. And then there's some plugins here. So this has a Win 10 plugin and Office plugin. So obviously you have to have Office installed on your computer if you want to export it to an Office program. And then there's an expert mode, which you probably don't want to mess with. All right, so let's try it out here on this website. So if you don't want to use the keys, you could come here, right-click on it. Let's say we want to capture a region. See, it has a little magnifier. Then you could just kind of drag your box around it like you can with the snipping tool. And then it'll pop up the box here asking you what you want to do with it. So if we say Microsoft Word, it'll open up Word and paste it in there for you automatically. And there's the notification, which I thought I turned off. So just like that. Now let's try to capture the last region here, see if it works. Send this back to Word again. Yep, looks like it worked just fine. And let me check the preferences here. Maybe I didn't turn off the notifications. Okay, I thought I turned it off, but I didn't, so I'm going to turn that off now. All right, let's see what else we could do here. If you want to capture the whole window, active window, let's kind of minimize this a little bit here to see if it does so. Okay, so you can see it actually fills in the entire window itself. I didn't want to fill in the address bar unless you drag it up there. Let's try sending this to Word. There you go, just like that. Then you can capture the full screen, which will do everything, obviously, with any programs you have open, the taskbar, and so on. Capture window from list. So I only have one thing open, so I could pick this. Let's send it to Word again. Does that work nice? So let's say we have, File Explorer open, for example. Now you can see we have this in our list, and we could capture that, send this to Word, just like that. You can see it didn't quite leave a border around it, but that may vary depending on what you're copying there. All right, let's see what else we got here. So open last capture, but I don't have a last capture that I saved. I haven't played with this external commands, so I can't tell you what it does exactly. I'm not sure if that's something anybody would use. Then we have our quick preferences if you want to just quickly change your destination, capture mode, print options, or effects. Then we saw the main options here. So let's go back to the preferences. Change the destination to Word. I'm going to uncheck this, check Word. So now, by the way, you could just press the print screen key if you don't want to go down to the system tray for the main capture here. All right, so let's just do this. Now you can see it automatically sent it to Word rather than asking you. So if you're always going to be using the same process here, then you could go to the preferences and pick your destination here. All right, so this didn't work even in Windows 10, but I read that you have to do some kind of configuration in Windows maybe to get it work. And this didn't work either, just kind of flashed for a second and didn't give me any share options. And same with Windows 10. So once again, maybe some configuration in Windows before that'll work, but I didn't look too much into it. But those are some options here. And then you could always send it to Paint too, Outlook if you have it, right to the clipboard, open in their own image editor, or if you want to save it. So let's try saving something here. Oh, but first I need to change the setting back, obviously. So let's do that. Change this back to dynamic. Try it again. Let's use print screen this time. So if we use save directly, it'll use whatever options we configured, or if we do save as, which will give you a box like this. Then you could change the name if you want. Let's just stick this on the desktop. And there's our screenshot. And also keep in mind this is at 80% quality instead of the full quality, and I'm also recording at a lower resolution, so that'll affect the way it looks. So if we go back to the preferences here, here's where you could bump this up if you want. And then you could also change this if you want. So that way when you use the other option, let's check that out real quick here. This option here, it'll just go right to your desktop or whatever folder you configured without having to do a save as and give it a name and so on. All right, and then speaking of screenshots here, when you install it, it's going to give you some options here. So if you use Box or Dropbox or whatever, you could add the plugins for those. And there was also one for Microsoft Office and Windows 10. So like I said, the Windows 10 options didn't work, at least for me, but the Office plugin seems to work just fine. And then you could check this box if you want to disable the print screen or snipping tool in Windows and use this one as the default. All right, so once again, you can see it's a pretty useful app, and I do like the one option to repeat the last capture. I think that's the best feature because that's something you might want to use all the time. All right, so I'll put a link in the description where you could download Greenshot and you could try it out for yourself. All right, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe.